going live once more. According to this, at least, I am in fact live. And now I need to mute that tab before it starts looping in on itself. All right. Hello, everyone. We're doing this again. Oh, wait. No? Okay, apparently I got it looping somewhere. Mute. Okay, it was in the Discord. The Discord post was what was looping. Alright. We're doing this. Again. For the second time. Hard fight. But you can make me go do Monster Hunter for a little bit instead.
Hello there.
Hello there. Why did that not... Why did that not come up on my second monitor? What? Why did that not show up over here? It's being slow. Anyways, hello, Moo. I don't think there's... I mean, you just made sure that the chat prompts are working, so I don't think we need to go through any checks at the moment. We should be good to start looking for characters to attack. And since I don't need to... Okay. Alright, let's go to my bookmarked characters and see if any of them jump out to my brain. And if not, we'll go and do some random. Also, I just want to point, I don't know if I'm going to do this one, but I want to point out the idea to combine Gurren Lagann with Undertale is supremely inspired. I don't know if I'm going to do them at the moment, but I just wanted to say that was cool. That I saw that one and I really liked it. I know, right? Like, just imagine the Asriel fight, but Gurren Lagann you go... I mean, the Asriel fight is already kind of like the last bit of the battle against the Anti-Spiral. So now you just add in... Like, imagine... Now I'm wondering if someone has actually remixed, like, Save the World with either Sora no Days or another one of the Gurren Lagann music's soundtracks. Now, you know what I mean. I think that might actually work really well. Now I'm thinking about it. Might have to look for that later. You know what? I think we'll do this. Start with this one. Do a 3D character. This experiment about no soul sanctum, soul and uno, devas last, da 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 da. No gore, yep. Don't want no gender bending, no Go for it. Go for it and have fun with it. Getting strong. Okay. Yeah, nothing. So we will pull up Blender and I will start to work on this, at least for a minute, and then we will go from there. Crack the knuckles. Okay. Why is that a thing? Like, I know that's a copy pasta, but why is that a copy pasta? The my farts are better than X farts. Why is that a thing? Just why? Where did that come from? Yeah, thankfully I haven't gotten it until just now, but I've seen that in the comment sections of all sorts of videos. But is it a bot? Or I don't know. Alright, let me get this initially saved so I can start to work on it. Let me grab artist name, Control C. thing S, and then we come over, we go that, Control V, then we put art right in front of it, so I know what this was for. Save. Now I shall bring you over to Blender. I said I will bring you over to Blender. Why are you... There we go. And let's get to work. As always, we gotta delete the default things. The default cube must yet again be banished to the Shadow Realm. Something, shadows consuming shadows to breed even darker shadows. Add mesh cube. Loop that. Delete. Mirror. I think that might have actually been a bot because they haven't said anything else yet. Oh no. And because this is like translucent UMA, rather than regular vessel physiology, we won't actually insectilize it. We'll just get the shape going. Extrude individual, bring it down a touch. That, and pull it back a bit. About like so. And this needs to be down a little bit more. Add an extra loop cut here. Bevel this loop cut so we have some knee jointability. An extra loop cut here. Can I see with the character again? Yeah. Let me make sure I have the right thing. Yep. Here. Let me... Okay. Ugh. Thank you. Yeah, it is a Hollow Knight type character by Luigi Berry, and it's basically combining the vessel character with one of the UMA, the floating jellyfish things. Back over to Blender. Why are you not actually doing it? You're just showing the dimmed. There we go. Go for it. Please don't spoil me on anything past Judge from Silksong, but other than that, go wild. I think is it last Judge or second Judge? The one that has the flaming meteor hammer. I still have yet to actually get past them. To be fair, I haven't played Silksong in a little while, but. a bit longer in the torso than this. So we will just do that. And we will actually scale that back out a little. Pop a loop cut here. Loop cut here. Have a little touch. Bit more the neck. I think that's about right, body shape wise. It's not one of the more complex ones. Add one more level of deceptive, see what that does. I'll need to do some sculpt smoothing and just a touch, but that should actually do. We'll pull in and out a little bit. Same with the knee. Shrink the bottom part of the foot just a little. And then that should work. So we will go convert to mesh, and in sculpt mode, X symmetry, we will just get a blast of smooth along right there. Shade smooth should do. Now we'll need to activate cycles. Set all the things to what they should be. That's review performance. Cut the tile size in half. Persistent data, compositor, GPU, denoise, GPU. Alright. Now you'll go to shading, add go over to world, add an environmental, open that up, then go here, so from Polyhaven, HDRI, we'll grab that small cave I like to use for the Hollow Knight stuff, layout here, and now we will go film transparent, so we don't actually have the cave background showing. Shading, objects, new, give it a little bit bluish color, and then we go transmission, almost all the way, turn the roughness down, about like so, lower the alpha a bit, so we're mostly see-through. That bit more gray. About like that. Now we will add a mix shader. Or actually, you know what? Dissolve that. You know what? Because this will be such a relatively short thing and it won't have that much of a render issue anyway, I think I can get away with doing either a scene or collection line art this time around. So we will do that. I'm going to go to Layout, Add Mesh UV Sphere. That, shrink it down, like so. Shading, and now we will do 2 layers of emission. We'll do dissolve this, add emission, mix shader, emission. This one is going to be orange. This one is going to be yellow, and we will use a Schnell, however you're supposed to say, as our controller. that to a color ramp. And now we flip. Okay, we'll try facing instead of. Oh, that's what I wanted. Shade smooth. Then we'll do one more layer of that with a white emission. Yeah, actually, we can pull the orange one a bit further. Oh, that's my problem. There we go. The strength of this one to 5, 4, and then 2. Now we give it a bump, then a noise, blue. Did I break you? Please tell me you're not going to try and crash on me. Thank you. Voila! That went pretty well, pretty quick. I think we will give this a bump as well. Lower its roughness. Oh, you know what? Let's actually take our alpha to a color ramp, to another facing. Yeah, that works. Layout. Remember, you can, if you're wanting me to hop over to the to do a hunt, you can tell me. Add. Or do a different type of quest, or heck, if you want me to just like cook X number of raw meat, that works too. Object edit. R. Delete. Alright, let me just put the mirror on here first. Oh wait, no, that's against the rules. Never mind. Do that. I shall bring us over to the Wii. Wake the Wii up and bring us into Moga Village. Yet again, my tracking is probably going to get wiggly as I turn around to face the Wii. But that's just what it is. All right. Any particular requests for what my task and try is before we can get back to it? While I make sure my items are...
Nope.
Nothing? Alright, so I will just pick a quest here in just a second after I plop these probably unnecessary blue mushrooms in. And you know what I haven't done in a while? I haven't hunted Ignactor in a while. So pop some cool drinks, because volcano. And then we will change equipment. And if I'm remembering correctly, Ignactor is weak to water, so we'll swap out to my Swax. And now I'm rocking full Sadeas gear. Ganthor, Bucris, Rathlos, Farah, Hunt and a Ganthor. Just grab a bite to eat while we're over here. A fort, we will do 2 Dragon Tail and the Mega Bagel. Yeah, sure. And then I guess we'll stew that. Excellent. And feeling curved. That was the skill I was after anyway. Nice. It's time to go to the volcano. And see if I remember how to use Swax in Try. It's been a little bit since I have, actually. At least a few months. Likewise, it's been just long enough that I want to grab it. So that said, it's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. I remember what areas you frequent. That is, that path works too, it's fine. Pop these for the sake of expedience. And we'll hover over the cool drink until we actually need to pop it. Past the amp enough, and up here. Hey! Really? Still prefer you to Best Boys, though. Pop the drink. Now, Cha-Cha, where is he? I'll do the wild swings like the slacks and try again. Maybe I should have practiced with my slacks a little before jumping right into it. It's been quite a bit since I've used it, like I said. Yeah, I really don't remember slacks as well as I thought I Oh yeah, the bloom tune-up I had to do is not doing this region any favors. Good to know that I probably should be doing volcanic quests. At least not without manually readjusting the chroma first. Because it is not nearly that bad. I don't know why it's that hard. Like, make some areas way too dark and others way too bright. If I can just remember how to do wild Ah, that's it. No? That's not I'm trying to reload a weapon while doing an active hunt. I mean, I'm doing okay damage considering it looks like he's flinging, but yeah, I used to know slacks way better. No, I thought you were going the other way. Thank you, Cha-Cha. Remind me if I'm gonna do a volcanic quest to make sure I double check to readjust the filters I have to be going through. It doesn't look this bad in the future. Yeah, I mean, it is not this brightly saturated for me. Like I said, when I was first setting up the capture card, I had to put the Wii through a bunch of brightening filters to make it understandable. But that had the consequence of making the darker areas even darker, and the higher saturation areas, like the volcanic region, well, infrared looking, apparently, which I am sorry about. So I'm gonna have to... You know what, actually, I'm just gonna hit pause and see if I can't fix that right now, because that's bugging me. Here, video, filters, color correction 1. That's lower saturation. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if this is better in just a second. So that means a little better. No, it's really not. Okay. If anything, it just made it worse. Let me play with it just a touch more. We'll try this, see if it's better. Or if I just made it super dark for you guys again. Nope. I messed it up even worse. Okay. Hang on. I'd still... Filters. Color correction. Bring the gamma back up. Brightness back up. Not that much. Leave the saturation about where it is. Contrast down a touch, maybe. Alright, that's probably the best it's gonna get. Sorry. I should have chose a more middle-toned area. We'll see if that makes it at least a little bit better. No way my cool drink is worn off this fast. I mean, I guess it has. Really, Rhinopolis? Okay, well, it's better. That's about where it was at before, so trying to fix that wasn't much of a success. Alright, well. Maybe at some point, after I get monetized, I can find a better capture card to get this to not look like this. Combo out. What? fine. Mega potions. Really, we're not worth. Alright. I mean, we're not getting constipated too terribly. Just not as good as I am against some other monsters. God, me trying to do color corrections like didn't even the first one. Got your beak armor. I wonder how well Punch Out would work through the capture card. I put the progress on my Hollow character working on right now on Discord. Okay. Like, after we get this Ignactor down, I will check that out before we head back to what I was doing. Hey, you got your armor off. Let's see if you can get a tail tap. You already running? Or are you just re-armoring? I think you're just remudding. Okay. Or, nope, you were moving areas. What? Oh. It's not the tiny hole, it's the cave right, is the path right next to it, dingus. Alright, there you go. That just barely clipped his tail. That Punch Out would be an interesting. Now I'm thinking that would be an interesting one to do this with, because last time I played Punch Out seriously, I ended up giving myself massive arm cramps. So combining that with doing the artwork, Safety rock. Safety rock. Wow, they foreshadowed Chapatizo's theme this early. Unbelievable. To escape. Might as well sharpen one right here. So yeah, that was the nice thing about the different areas of the map being separate loading areas, is you could just escape on attack, like go to the zones, sharpen, and then come right back. I was trying to recover the red health naturally, but I guess not. Fleeing again? Alright. Which way you going? We got the tail! Nice! And we got the actual tail carved. Double nice. that looks like a limp. I think we got him limping, which means he should be heading to Area 10. If I am remembering correctly. Yes. Yes, I am. Might as well sharpen what we got at the moment. Man, if that view wasn't super deep fried for you guys. I mean, it's, even with it being deep fried for you guys, it's still not bad. Or, of course, the caldera itself. I love Tries maps. Really, I wasn't far enough back? Okay. Alright, well. Gotcha. Why can't I do Pop Rancher Dance? I've noticed I haven't been able to do those recently, and I don't know what the deal there is. Whatever. We'll just cheer about it and get flung halfway across the thing for these guys. I could pick up one of these, even though I'm going to immediately drop it once the quest is over. Like that. A rare scarab, huh? Okay. Not sure why I got that. Oh? It was a silver crown. It was a actually gold crown technically, but they didn't differentiate color-wise in this. That I thought that was a bigger Agnactor than I thought that Agnactor looked big, but yeah, that's apparently a new record. Nice. Nice. All right. Save real quick, and then I will go check out your Hollow Knight. And then we will get back to the Hollow Knight thing we're doing. Over here. Save. Let's kick my TV remote halfway across the room, apparently. Pick that up. Adjust the seating positioning. Thank you. Like I said, I'm a bit rusty with Switch Axe. Alright. Bring that back up. And let me check Discord for what you were... Current state of... Ooh! I like how you're going with that, actually. That's cool looking. Wait, hang on. What was that in there? Oh, that was a different tab. I thought that was general. Whatever. Alright, let's get back to this character. Glance at the sheet for myself to familiarize. Alright. Actually, this... I will now pop up second tab of them, pull it over, so I can have the reference just by looking at the stream for the head shape. Lines are a little rough just because, yeah, I am not going to fault you for having chicken scratch line work as your initial sketch. You've seen me do that a bunch, no doubt. Mirror. Mesh. Transform to sphere. A bit like that. Go forward about like so, I think. And then got the main. I'm actually gonna give that a subdivision initially. We'll actually apply that one, get out of edit mode so I can do that. Add another layer of subdiv. I think those initial ones are pretty close. I think that's... yeah. Then we'll start from here. Yeah, I think that's good. So think that's... these need to be brought a little bit lower. Yeah. We'll finish that with sculpting. No! What's up? What's wrong? You thinking I'm way off, actually? Or... Oh, oh, drawing something. Yeah, yeah. When you, it always sucks when you realize you've done that. Especially depending on how long you've done it. If you've been doing it for like a full couple minutes and you're on the wrong layer and you not want to completely separate, oh, it's. About like so. And 5/8. Back in edit mode. Let me move me out of my own way for just a moment. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're getting there. Eyes do need to be bigger, though. Yeah, I think that's where we go. Okay. Save. Do a little extra sculpting for flair now. go. I think that'll do. And now for the cloak, add mesh cylinder. This one has 2 layers to it. Object edit. Delete that. About right here. And we will put a little loop cut here so I can do the work on the second layer. Delete that. Select all of these, drag it down. It looks like this. Bring it out a bit. Delete that. Delete there. Now we subdivide. Edge select. Going forward. Right. Weight pants. That'll hopefully, that should soften the fall off just enough. All right. You guys work on my character at the same time? Yeah, no, it's as long as you're here hanging out, like, as long as I know you're here, you're good. And I do, so. Alright, let me edit. We're actually gonna take that part, shrink it in a bit. Now we're going to give this collision, this cloth. We're going to give it shape of the pin group. See how that first starts to play out. Okay, we need to fix the weight paint. Yeah, I actually have it a little too big. We're gonna select outer edges of everything. Bring it all in just a bit. See where it falls now. That's about right. Now we're going to take the whole thing, bring it up just a bit. And that, okay, now I need to adjust this side specifically. It needs to come out a bit farther. All right. You can get in it. All right. Now we enable collisions, self collisions, and then a bit of impulse clamping so it doesn't freak out. Now we go give it a solidify. About right there. Honestly, I don't think it needs another subdivision on top of that. So for you, we do the basic emission of pure black as a secondary color. Well, wait, no, that's the main one. Whoops. So get rid of that. Reselect it. Duplicate. Alright. Hide those. Control select. Sign. Now for this, give it the slightest bit towards yellow. Shading. drop the roughness, a little bit of a bump, a little bit of noise. Now up the distance on that, just a little. Add more, not quite that much. Find the happy balance, about right there. Then this needs to have the secondary. There should be the. Let's check that. Good. And then for this, we want purplish gray. About like that. A little darker. A little. Now we go bump. No noise. Do I want to actually rig them and pose them? I need to give that a volume shading. Volume. Principal to volume. There we go, now the light carries through them. And then you know what? Don't think I want to rig them. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make a little environment go with it, and we're just gonna do a picture. I'm not in the mood for making animation on this one, even if it's only minor. Do that. We will add light sun. Take it in the same direction, give it a little pinkish hue. Add mesh plane, bring that down. And let's do shading, no bump, noise, actually we'll do Bordellini, Bornoi, probably how you're actually supposed to say it, I'm pretty sure, but Bordellini is what I said before I knew that, and it's stuck in my brain. Flip that, so it's like that. Shader, mix, or just mix A, noise, and that to another color ramp. give this... What did fog? Actually, real quick. Fog. And... Not canon. Fog Canyon Hollow Knight images. I know what it looks like, but it's just... yeah. Okay. So we will actually then take down, add mesh plane. Where'd it go? New color ramp. This screen. Noise texture. Now we give hair modifier. Make sure this is rendered as the style of curve we need. Oop. Here, hair shape. Dynamics. No, not dynamics. Advanced physics. Brownian. And then layout. Okay, just this. Don't need to be that long. And then add mesh plane. RX90 on the edit. And what does that look like again? Then do oh yes, and then another new pale pinkish color. Object edit. Assign to those. Give it a little bit of that. Subdivision. So yeah, I'd have no idea if it's a bot or someone who just wanted to do the copy pasta. But either way, that was strange and mildly annoying. And this one, I will duplicate that and take it to more of that. Then duplicate this, assign it to the other version. This, assign it to the other color. This to the other. And all of these will get moved to collection. Move to collection, where are you? Go to collection, new collection. We'll just call it collection 2. It doesn't need to. And then on here, hair, another one, hair, advanced, render as collection. Scale randomize. Plane RX90. Zoom it way out. Give it a new that emission shading. It's now in shading. We can just solve that emission. Something like that. And then on this, multiply noise. Compositing. Bloom. Always. Do that. And then actually it's more of a lavender. Add mesh cube. Give it the rock texture. Object. A. Subdivide. Sculpts. To some to break it up. A subdiv. Add camera. One zero. H0. We're just gonna do a still shot for this one. But volume, multiply, up that just a little. Shading. Let's say 10, 8, 5. Get stronger of a glow. And now over the whole thing, add mesh cube. New volume. Lower the density, give it a bit of purple. Add a mix, transparent, noise. Add light area, RX 90, scale that up. Drag it this way. Like so. Give it that same pinkish lavender, up its power a fair bit. Add mesh sphere. Fade smooth. Oblong it just a touch. Get the same translucence. Duplicate it. And then instead of that, get it pinkish. Yeah, same here. Just doing a little bit of scenery stuff with it. And then straight lines can yourselves. Yeah. I want to say you'll get there, but I still shake your hand sometimes too. It's just something to where you gotta practice with it. I was doing hold the model scenery and do. Hey, no, do not ever put yourself down. And hey, like I'm not joking when I'm saying you're getting, you're progressing through Blender faster than I was when I was first starting with it. You are doing quite well. And again, I've said this before in various ways, in varying levels of paraphrasing Gurren Lagann about it, but never judge how well you have done in terms of art, at least. Don't judge your work by others. Look at them, learn from them, steal whatever techniques you can or want to, yes. But only judge your art based off of your past self. It's taking forever to make. Yeah, sorry. I mean, sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it takes forever to get something done, and then sometimes it goes super smoothly. Like it can even do both sometimes. Can I give this just a little emission without looking? Not really. Okay. Still, I am pretty happy with it. I am going to save here, and then I'm going to try and do something that could either make things really good or cause this to crash. So, save one more time. Now, add grease pencil. And scene line art. Okay, didn't crash. That's good. Now, if I make this bigger. Line art, where is, here it is. Radius. All right. Now. Instead of 2, we will do 1.5 here. And then in composite bling, render image once. Hopefully it goes relatively quickly and doesn't shenanigan. Okay. Up the size of the bloom. Then add a... Let's do a lens. Fit. And I add a, instead of a bloom, a ghost. Just, no, that's ghost streak. Sunbeam, no. Layout, camera, depth of field, click on the mesh, drop the f-stop, maybe not all the way. And then shading, I think I want to tweak the body color just a little. little less transmission. Touch more density to them. And compositing, do I want to do filter? Little sorble. And then yeah, I think that is good. So we are going to just render image, as I don't want to do an animation thing with this one. Partly because I think with the filters it would not play well. And now we are going to say image, save as. And then we're going to come over to this. Control C. Over here. And it needs to be pictures, my art by. Now, arts, fight, Control V. And then the name, copy, Alma Vessel. And then here, Control V, .png, save as image. You make sure that that did properly save to what it was supposed to. Yes, it did. Now we will. All right. Let me hit save right here. And now I will bring us back over. Hide this. Wake the Wii back up. And I will take us back to try. And then I will then slap the watermark and then do the attack. But that is after we do some monster huntering duties for the guild, of course. Any preference towards our next quest? While I restock.
Nope.
Alright. let's... first we will sleep through the night, and then we'll see if the Sandy Plains is as badly blown as the volcano was. And we'll do a quest there.
Hi.
Oh, food item. Nothing to report to the volcano with you. Power paddle. Hunt some monsters, then go to no man's land. Bear spear. Crystal volcano. Power paddle. Alright. Yeah, we'll do that one, but I'm gonna swap my weapon. We'll do Hunter Killer. Not that that's a particularly difficult quest. For me, at least. Manage, equip. We want Weapon Blade Fire. And let's hope Sandy Plains don't look too bad to Yankee Captain. There's usually a Kurapeko in this quest too, so we might even do all three of them. Okay, it doesn't look like Sandy Plains looks too bad through the thing. Jaggy, really? You're gonna dodge my paintball? Say goodbye to your thrills. I used to be able to do that almost completely accurately. Now you should be limping already, and I think I'm gonna capture you just for fun of it. But you're enraged, so you're not gonna run. Knock you over one more time. Yeah, you're limping. Did you just leave the tears up? You left behind some wyvern tears. Or a Jaggy scale, I guess. I was hoping it was wyvern tears. Use the resources. I don't know. Shot. Strength. Strength. One down. Easy as. Head back to area 4 and then from there to 3 if he's not in area 4. Nope. Alright, mud boy. Are you over here, mud boy? No? Mayhapple Area 2, then. No? Alright, well, we'll loop back then, because he's either snuck into Area 3, 4, or 4 behind me, or he's in Area 8. Either way, this is the way we need to go to find out. See your little nose sticking up all into the mud, so yeah. It's either in Area 4 or 8. And yes, I could just have Cha Cha tell me, but where's the fun in that? Oh, he's right here. Your paintball. He pays entirely away. Oh, there's Kurapeko. I am still holding out hope Kurapeko shows up in Wilds. Again, a Guardian Crimson Kurapeko would be incredible. A living alarm system for Bavaria. Plus, I'm pretty sure the new Flying Wyvern pack monster uses Kurapeko skeleton specifically. So, even more evidence. Really, Kurapeko? Really now? What knocked him over? The Kurapeko killed. Okay. I am just bullying all this class. Hey, I did get a wyvern here. Just not from where I thought. Really? Okay, I see how it is. You got me with the stun charge combo, huh? Well, one card out of however many ain't too bad. Hey, oh man, you want to trade something? Yeah, sure. Mega potion for a wyvern tier. Oh, and an iron pick. Okay. Not the worst. Wyvern tier would have just been village resources anyway. And I can just get them by going, do a chunk of them by just going on a slaughtering session in the woods, so. Oh yeah, this area does need a cool thing. Really? Oh, and now I'm Mudman. Really? Really, you got me, Mudman. I do miss the status effect. Even if it is. Oh, he just left, so no danger. I do miss the Mudman status effect, though. I think it is quite fun. Alright, back to area 4. Probably getting low, right? Yep, you're limping. I can catch you. Still want to be in last two hits, just to be safe. Pop a pitfall. Drink and drink. I'm so ecologically responsible capturing them instead of just slaying every hunt. Why can I not taunt, flaunt, trance, or dance? Why have these gestures been denied to me? I don't understand. Ah, well. There's something about like the background environments and skyboxes of older games that is just so nice to me. I don't know what it is. Just the implication of the world beyond, but it's clearly differentiated from the places you can actually be. I don't know. But I like it. Another crown record? What? Oh, wait, no, it's not. Never mind. I just can't read. It'd have been really cool if it was a crown record, though. Oh, well. Oh, that does something. And all the stuff you've gathered over to the item box. Alright. Save. And now we shall finish our Art's Fate. Oop. That's not the one I wanted on hard. This is. I'm just gonna pull it up into GIMP and slap my.
NANI?!
Yeah. I'm just gonna go to GIMP, grab that thing we just rendered, slap the watermark on, open pictures. No, this version of pictures, not the OneDrive one. This open. Now file open as layers. Recently view. No, where I was right before. Here. No GA. No background. Abbreviation. Yoink that down to a smaller size. Stick it in, say, that corner area right about here. Drop the opacity and do a little bit of erasing. Blend it in a bit nicer. Then file, export. Overwrite the version that doesn't have the watermark, because I'm paranoid about that, because a long time ago, some random bot scraping shirt making company website once took a recolor of Ben 10 Alien I did years and years ago, well before I even did this channel. And ever since then, I have been paranoid. Take us back over to Art Fight. Not mean to do that. Okay. And we shall attack. And then it is. I should still have it. Nope. I'll just leave it at the same name. Select size, full body. It is 3D modeling, no base, self-produced, not rigged. Background scene. I did take time to extra polish it. We will go image. We will grab our image, thumbnail. Same image, but we will crop it and zoom it a bit. Like so. Double check. Scene rig. Yep. All right. How that. Yes. And yep. Oh, 127 points, 182 points. Nice. Submit. fire the missile. I'm quite happy with it. Hopefully they will enjoy it as well. And it is, yeah, about the time to stop the stream. But hey, I had certainly had fun. I hope you enjoyed as well. And anyone else watching? Let me... Yeah. Alright. Like I said, anything you know, want to say before we end it? Looks really good. Thank you very much. About to be done with yours? Alright. If you're gonna put it up on Artfight, I might actually attack you against it later on. Because I do like doing Hollow Knight characters. Yeah, the stream was fun. I do think the gimmick of being told to go do Monster Hunter is kind of fun. Breaks it up. Alright.